All right. $0 to $1 million in funding. Week 4 recap. And we had 3 winning weeks in a row. And now let's see if the 4th week is also a winning week. What we do, we go from 0 to 1 million as soon as possible with payouts, reinvesting the payout to more challenges, rinse and repeat until we are at $1 million. All trades are shared within the Telegram, so if you're not in the Telegram, I will leave my link to the Telegram somewhere here around this video. Make sure you join. Free trades, IDs, frameworks, everything you need to get funded. So, the goal is to aim for a 35% win rate, shooting around a 1 to 2.5 risk to reward. High volume of trades, I shoot around 10 trades per week. I start with 500k challenges, and it was at the start of January. We're now at the end of January, and later in this video, I'm going to explain and update you guys where we are with the funded, where we are with the challenges. From those first 5, I aim to pass 1 or 2 out of them, get a payout, buy new challenges, rinse and repeat until we're at 1 million. So let's go over some trades of this week, some recaps, and it was heartbreaking multiple times this week. Let's start with the Euro US dollar trade from today actually. Time of the recording, it's in the evening of Friday, 31st of January. And my model arrived on a higher time frame, 4-hour model, 4-hour market maker, sell model. This is my favorite entry model, so I was definitely in. Earlier in London session, I was in right here. So what we have was a high of today, London's Judas swings, accumulation, manipulation, distribution to the downside, towards a clear draw on liquidity. That's a daily bullish value gap. Everything aligned, but we still had a 1-hour bearish value gap left open. But I was like, we're not going to tap into it because we already tapped into this 4-hour bearish fair value gap right here. So the time of taking this trade, this was the situation. Very nice swing high creating a key level. Again, my favorite entry model. But time to recording, we just did that. We swept the liquidity and then came back. And look at where the bodies closed. Oh. I was the liquidity today. So yeah, part of the game. So probably now going to draw liquidity, and I'm going to hunt for more shorts later next week. So I took 2 losses on this. I took a swing position who got tapped out. My stop loss was above this high. So I got tapped out by 1 point, 2 points. All part of the game. It can be heartbreaking sometimes. That's why I have a stop loss. So 2 losses there. Then on the JPY crosses, good news. We had 1 trade. Also, one of my favorite models. Daily level, then a market maker sell model. So daily level displays with lower for value gap 1, for value gap 2, SMT here, value gap 3, 4. And I took the last one towards the lows right here for 1 to 2. Similar trade on Euro JPY, more of a swing position, which I exited earlier. You see here, market maker sell model. The 4-hour gives a nice depiction here. So I have the buys and then hit the smart money reversal right here. Aggressive buys, aggressive sells. This value gap was key. And then we respected the bearish erase. And here was when I took the entry. When we respect this order block just after FOMC on Wednesday. And I closed my position around here. Because the drawn liquidity on the JPY basket, that's similar as the dollar is the XY for the JPY is JPY basket. The drawn liquidity, the yellow line here, was already being met. So I closed them early for a 3 risk to reward. So all good and well, you might think, but -2 here. I took some losses on NASDAQ. I think these lows are going to be targeted. I still think, and now we're looking at the price action, I still think we're going to hunt these lows. And I took some, I think 2 losses. I think 2 losses, yeah, 2 losses on NASDAQ. And also took shorts on the DAX. This one I wasn't in. This was on paper trading. I was shorting in this move, and I got stopped out at the highs here during London. Also for -2, I took an entry here, and I took a re-entry, and obviously the drawn liquidity was good, but the execution today and this week was just off. So it can happen. Not too sharp on executions. The drawn liquidities all were very good. So happy with that. But with how it played out, it's of course very bad. So with the star players, there are no star players this week, and maybe you already can guess it. Let me see where I got my journal. There we go. We have a losing week. So we had 3 winning weeks this week. On Monday, break even. Then we had a gold long before FOMC was a loss. Then we had 2 losses on NASDAQ with a win on GBJPY, so break even. And then today we had the +3 of the Euro JPY short, the -2 of the Euro USD short that I got liquidated, and 2 losses on the DAX, so -5, -4, ending the week on -2. What is good, last recap, if you remember this, I took too many trades. I was on a win streak, then I was a little all over the place. So I took too many trades, so the main focus point for this week was taking less trades and taking no impulsive re-entries. I took multiple last week. I only took 1 this week, and that was the DAX short today. And again, I got punished for it. I got punished for the re-entry. So yeah, execution-wise, not the best week. But overall, for the month, we are up, and that's important. It's a profitable month. As a trader, you need to think in months, not in weeks, not in days, in months. It was a nice month. January in general is a harder month for ICT traders in general, because ICT concepts work very well on trending conditions, and trending conditions start most of the time, especially on the indices, from February and onward. So I'm very excited for what's to come in the coming few weeks. Bringing us to the status of the accounts. Here we are. So 300k funded, 1 funded. I'm waiting for a payout. 2 weeks with FTMO, so I get it next week. I can request it, and with that, it's somewhere in the 3k area, so I can get some new challenges with that. Funded 2 is in drawdown. I think -2%. I think both are -2%, if I remember correctly. -1 or -2. So small drawdown, no loss account or anything. Small drawdowns based on the losses I took today, and on the DAX, and also on Euro, US dollar, and on NASDAQ. Then the challenges, 1 is in big drawdown. I think it's not it's -6. My bad. -6%. Big drawdown was already last week. It was a -5. Now it's -6. And I have 2 challenges on break even. I'm gonna add more challenges to the mix because again, we wanted to go to that 100 or that 1 million mark as soon as possible. And that's for this week. So February coming up, first week, NFP week, Monday, weekly outlook, and live trading, open live trading. So make sure you're in Telegram to follow everything. There's an open Zoom on Monday, New York, open Zoom on Tuesday and Thursday, also on Zoom together. And new 2025 mentorship video coming up. And of course, we're going to make money together. So I hope you enjoyed. I hope you had a better week than I had. I really hope. Losing week, part of the game. I hope you enjoyed this transparent overview of week 4 and February, the second month of the 0 to 1 million challenge will start very soon. Have a good weekend and I'll see you later. Bye-bye.